Alright everyone, now we have yet another shout out. This is to JD Spare. There's a link in the description and I will pin it at the top to his YouTube channel. There's some music and other videos there, occasional content creator. I've known him for years and he sent me a few packages before. He teaches in Japan. And so he's got access to stuff that you can't really get in the West. You're not going to find this kind of food in a Western market. Even in a cosmopolitan area, it's going to be iffy. But he hooks me up with the craziest shit, and for the latest one, I told him, I really like the freeze-dried soups. I'll be showing one of those off. The minestrone, by the way, very, very good. But I said, you know, surprise me, send me weird shit. Anything that a Westerner would generally find odd or bizarre. He definitely found me some odd and bizarre food, so let's get started. By the way, he also sent me a horn. It's for the honking, you know. Probably I'll be, doing that on election night, regardless of the outcome, because there'll be honking involved regardless. I'm going to take you through some of this stuff. I'm only showing you a small part of what he sent, because a lot of it's like the freeze-dried soup and stuff. A bunch of lychee goods, actually. By the way, the lychee tea or drink powder stuff, actually delicious. I'm not a huge fan of things that are sugary, but yeah, definitely on the upper end. I'll drink it again. Let me take you through some of this. He sent me a few novelty things here. I'm going to eat the bugs, as you will see. We have black scorpion, black crickets. I haven't tried those. A tarantula. These are from, what country are these made in? Thailand. For Takeo LLC. One cooked and dehydrated Asian forest scorpion. A selection of popular crickets. Yeah, so these are raised in Thailand. I'm going to eat the bugs. But the thing is, I'm not compelled to eat the bugs. I'm just interested in eating a dried tarantula. I don't know what it's going to taste like. Normally, bugs, they need a lot of seasoning. And so if they're not like heavily salted and seasoned, kind of tastes like a stale, woody mushroom more than anything else. It really is more of a novelty, but it is high in protein, so whatever. More bugs. We have canned locusts. Canned sweet locusts, specifically. I don't even know where to begin interpreting what that will mean. I'm assuming it's in a juice or a sauce of some sort. Probably fairly well seasoned, so I'm going to enjoy eating that. Don't worry, I will eat some of this on camera, by the way, as well. I wanted to show off one of these 7 and I Premium Minestrone. These are goddamn delicious, and I think he sent about a round dozen just of the minestrone. There's oxtail soup, pumpkin, miso with pork, the minestrone. There's some tomato, creamy tomato, and I think then there's one with scallions in it. There's some burdock soup, which was my favorite from the first batch of stuff that he sent. Oh, but you haven't seen anything yet. I'm doing this in order of weirdness. One of the foods is so weird, I'm not even going to show it on camera, actually, for various reasons. This is some sort of jellied cantaloupe, and swear to God, it tastes exactly like a perfectly freshly picked cantaloupe. Like, as in, you get not one from the store, mind you, but one you got from the farmer's market. I don't know how the Japanese do some of the food stuff that they do, but it's like, it's really good. This would be perfect on buttery toast. He sent several packages of it. There's a whole bunch of cantaloupe. Also some dried cantaloupe. We have, oh, and I'm going to enjoy this one, octopus curry. I am so looking forward to this because it combines two of my favorite things in the world. Octopus meat and curry. With some rice, this is going to be delicious. He sent 2 of these, so I'm looking forward to it. My dad, by the way, is definitely going to be sampling most of these things because he likes, you know, foreign foods. This is great. Some of you will get grossed out by this. I think it looks delicious. Octopus tentacles, yeah. Or squid tentacles. I'm not 100% sure because I don't read Japanese. Based on the number, I think they're squid tentacles. But octopus have 8. I know that. Squid have 10, right? This looks more like there's 10 in there. So I'm going to assume it's squid tentacles or something like that. This is dried and probably seasoned. Probably very fishy. What you can do is you chop up bits of it, put it in soup. You know, you have those dried soup with the dried ingredients and you just throw some of this in here. He said another thing of shredded dried squid or octopus. Again, I can't tell which one. And the cat actually, the first time that JD sent a package, some of the dried squid, like I opened it up and I'm eating it. It's tasty. It's really, really fishy. A really strong flavor. And Quincy, who I call Cornflake, you've seen him before, some of you, he comes up, oh my God, he starts practically stealing the bag out of my hand. So I had to placate him by giving him some. And he powered his way through that. This is the weirdest one that I think I can show you. Not weird so much as just interesting. This is a sampler of meats, actually. And you can tell by the pictures what that meat is. Boar, elk, bear, which I've always wanted to try, and sea lion. Yes, I have sea lion meat. And I'm definitely going to eat that. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty fatty, sort of like the bear meat. I'm assuming that's fairly fatty. Actually, it's funny, there are a lot of bears in Japan, and I didn't know this until recently. I was looking up a story about a bear attacks in Japan. Apparently, it's quite common, actually. In some of the low slopes around the forested mountain regions, there's actually a shit ton of Asian bears there. And so I guess they hunt them, and they eat bear. But sea lion meat. 99.9% of you probably didn't even know that this was something that was manufactured. Again, there are certain meats that are available in especially Japan, but also a few other countries, that are verboten in the West. Like in Europe, you can get horse. It's not that weird. I don't know. It's supposedly a little bit like a poor quality beef, like a too lean, tough beef, depending on how you cook it. There's no dog meat or anything like that. Don't worry. I won't eat dog or cat, you know, for moral reason, because they're cute. It's just my own personal stupid Western opinion that I would rather not eat them. But sea lion? Bear? Yeah, absolutely. Again, there are other weird foods that I've got over there in the room. I've now got 2 shelves filled just with mostly dried soup. There's got to be 100 packs of it, of like 12 different varieties. So, you know, when the apocalypse comes, all I need is hot water and, you know, I can survive for an extended period of time. Aided, of course, by dried fish and locusts and sea lion meat. I will definitely eat that one on camera. I'll definitely tell you how it tastes because most people are never going to get that experience, and I can't wait to go to Japan because if this is the sort of thing you can just get in the goddamn grocery store, I'll gain like 20 pounds. I'll be the only tourist that goes to Japan and manages to gain weight. That's about, oh yeah, again, link in the description, pinned at the top for JD's channel there. Big shout out. Thank you very, very much because this is way better than expected. I expected you to rustle up some weird stuff. I did not expect sea lion meat was on my bucket list, but thanks. I get to try bear and shit. And those tentacles will not last long. That's about all. Peace out.